Well, good afternoon, class. Today we shall be looking at trigonometry 1, and we have one of the examples here that we will want to look at so that we can be able to get well conversant with the content. Now, example 1, evaluate without using mathematical tables and calculators. The first example is cos 30 degrees times 60 degrees all over tan 60 degrees cos 60 degrees. Yeah, we want to solve this one. Let us solve this together so that you can be able to solve another one next time, or an example, or even an exercise. Now cos 30, sin 30, tan 60, and even cos 60. Now look at this. You are given an isosceles triangle. This is an isosceles triangle, not isosceles but equilateral. Sorry, this is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle with all sides equal. Supposing this is 2 units, and this is 2 units. We talk about units and or even centimeters. 2 centimeters, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter. Then you divide it in the middle. This will be 1 unit and another 1 unit, because the total of it will be 2 units. This will be 2 and 2. Now if this one is A, B and C. Now for C we have to be 2, for B we have 1. How do we get A? A is equals to C squared minus B squared, but square root. But what is C? C is 2. So 2 squared is 4 minus B. B is 1. 1 squared is 1. We will get A to be 3 root. Then it means that this is root 3. By so doing, you shall have known how to, you shall have gotten the basic concept on how to solve the whole thing. Now, in isosceles triangle, or not isosceles but equilateral triangle, you know that this is 60 degrees, this is 60 degrees, and this is also 60 degrees. But if it is divided, it is bisected. The angle is bisected from the middle. Then this is 30 degrees, and this is also 30 degrees, totaling to 60 degrees. Good. Now being that you have the basic content, we can have a look at it together now. Now let us start with cos 60. But before then, look at our basic formula of solving trigonometry. We have SOHCAHTOA. Because here we have sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, cos theta is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and tan theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse over adjacent. Now let us look at this. We have cos 30 degrees. How do you solve cos 30? Cos 30, I told you that we have SOHCAHTOA. So cos 30, cos is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. Cos 30, come to where 30 is, which is the adjacent, this one, and which is the hypotenuse, is this one. So root 3 all over 2. Cos 30 is root 3 all over 2. Then we go to sin 60. Sin 60. What is sin 60? Sin 60 degrees. Sin is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Sin 60, come to where 60 is. Opposite is root 3 all over hypotenuse is 2. Root 3 all over 2. Good. Then let us go to tan 60. Tan 60 degrees. This one. So tan 60 degrees, tan is equals to opposite over adjacent. Tan 60, opposite over adjacent. Oh, no, opposite over adjacent. Root 3 over 1. Root 3 all over 1. Adjacent is 1. And finally we go to cos 60. Cos 60 degrees. Cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Cos 60 is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. 1 all over 2. Yeah, that is what we have. Now we have this one, we have this, we also have this one, and we have this one at the same time. Look at this properly. It means that cos 30 sin 60 also means cos 30 times sine 60. But what is cos 30? The value of cos 30 here is root 3 all over 2. The value of cos 60 is root 3 all over 2, and so on and so forth. Now we will take the first two to replenish the numerator, and the second two to substitute the denominator, so that we can be able to solve the whole thing together. Now cos 30 is root 3 all over 2 times sine 60 is root 3 all over 2, root 3 all over 2 over all over tan 60. Tan 60 is root 3 over 1, root 3 all over 1 times cos 60 is 1 all over 2, 1 all over 2. Now we can solve the whole thing. Now we can solve this together. Now root 3 times root 3. Let us first of all solve this denominator and the numerator. Root 3 times root 3 is the same as root 9, which is the same as 3 all over 2 times 2 is 4. This is the numerator. This is the numerator in this case. And now let us look at root 3 here. Root 3 over 1 times 1 all over root 2. Root 3 times 1 the same as root 3, or 1 root 3 the same as root 3 all over 1 times 2 is 2. This is the denominator. Now if you have the numerator and the denominator, now we can solve this together. It is simpler. What can we do? We can use the reciprocal rule to ensure that we make it a single or a uniform thing. Now we have 3 all over 4 divided by root 3 all over 2. This is the same as 3 all over 4 times the reciprocal, which is 2 all over root 3. But this goes here once and this goes here. It's cancelled this and goes there twice. So what do you have? You have 3 times 1 is 3 for numerator all over 2 times root 3 is 2 root 3. And this is our answer in this case. This is our answer in this case. So this is how we solve them. Now next time we meet, we shall look at how you can solve for 45 degrees. But meanwhile, you brush over whatever we have learned and have basic content, so that when the examination comes, you have something to write. You have a nice day. Subscribe to our channel and like, comment. We'll really appreciate so much. Have a lovely day.